There are those out there who believe that having an X-ray or perhaps even a CT scan will do so much radiation that it will make you radioactive or your clothes radioactive. So, since I had a CT scan scheduled, I decided to do this experiment. This is what you see on my current body before the CT scan. It's about 22 CPM. That's the average background radiation. This is obviously inside the building, so as you can imagine, should be less radiation. This is a CT scan machine that I was inserted into, and as you can imagine, I had a huge dose of radiation from top to bottom. Now let's check the background radiation on my body after even the same clothing, after the, let's say, massive radioactive event. And as you can see, the background radiation on my body it's actually lower, 13 parts per minute. So I'm not radioactive after the CT scan. And if you're wondering if this device is working correctly, I can show you that actually there was a huge amount of radiation that leaked outside the targeted area, as this thing was about perhaps 20 feet away from the table where I was injected with all this radiation. You're gonna see how much radiation it picked up, and this is with just perhaps maybe like a 1%, bouncing off the walls to get to it. The amount of radiation I received that day would probably be equivalent to about 2 years worth of radiation. Look at those count, 93,570. That's how much radiation was done within the time that I've done this test, which took about 5 to 8 minutes. So, long story short, no, you don't become radioactive after the fact, but you do get a huge amount of radiation, which obviously has its own consequences.